Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very, very short vlog. I went into a secondhand shop, charity shop that I've never been into before. I've never seen the open sign on it. So went in there. She didn't have any, it was a really dark, dingy building. No lighting. She didn't have any of the lighting turned on. Maybe she can't afford the electricity. Who knows? It smelled extremely damp. Oh, really damp. It was very cold in there. I had a look around, couldn't find the books, and I don't want knickknacks, don't want clothes. Knickknacks, I'm trying to downsize clothes I buy from Temu and Shein or in fashion. So I said to her, oh, where are your books? And she, oh yeah, in that room are there. So there was a whole room dedicated to books, a whole dark room dedicated to books, and you could smell it's like mold, cold. Yeah, so some of the books are in bad condition. I'd like to get in there, take a pack of wipes and go in and wipe all the books down, clean them up and put them back on the shelves, because there were shelves and shelves empty and books just dumped all over the floor and what have you, and you know how I feel about books. So I bought 4 books, $1 each. I haven't actually wiped these over yet, but I will do that in a minute. I just wanted to get this up. So the first one is Wish Upon a Star by Sarah Morgan, and it is 2 stories. So the first one, very quickly, when her marriage to gorgeous Spanish A&E consultant hits the rocks, Christy decides to leave, praying he would come after, and he didn't. Oh, and the other one is, it was a miracle that he found her freezing cold and alone in the treacherous snow-covered terrain of the Lake District, and with nowhere to go, Miranda Harding finds herself agreeing to spend a magical Christmas day with her rescuer. So that's that one. So it's got 2 stories. Now, I can smell that from here. So that's Anne Cleeves, The Glass Room. Now, see, that's like that. See, that's what happens if they're in a damp room, they start to curl. I haven't wiped these over yet. So, and this is The Glass Room. She's a good author, she is. A Scream. It seemed hardly human and was without age or gender, loud and piercing and terrifying. Now this is a story of, this is Vera. For any of you Vera lovers out there, D.I. Vera Stanhope is not one to make friends easy, but when one of her neighbours goes missing, she feels she's duty bound to find out what happened. So that's great. Monica McInerney, Lola's Secret. At the Valley View Motel in South Australia, 84-year-old Lola Quillen is up to her usual mischief. She sent the family away for Christmas and invited a number of mystery guests to come and stay. But who are all these people, and why aren't they spending the festive season with their loved ones? So that I might put that one there. And then this one, for those that know me, I love Margaret Dickinson, and I haven't got this, so this pleaseth me. Yeah, it's got that, yeah. And then it starts off, Lincolnshire, Penny, Lincolnshire, 1926. Kate Hilton is devastated when her mother tells her she is to be sent away to boarding school. And the more Esther tries to keep Kate from her childhood sweetheart, Danny, the more determined she is to marry him. So there we go. There we go. I'm really pleased because I love Margaret Dickinson. I've got a few of her books. So I'm going to give them a wipe with a wet wipe. And then I'll leave them on here. And then they can put away later. But it's a shame that lady's got them like that. I mean, the whole place was... I actually looked up to see if there was electricity in there. There's all these lights. And one of them turned on. There's lights here, there, everywhere. And I don't know. I have no idea why. I might be cheeky and go in there again in a few weeks' time and just say, do your lights not work? Is that rude? It's just, even if I'd wanted trinkets or clothes, you couldn't see that well. The books, and the building doesn't have, it's got boarded up. It's only got a couple of windows and a lot of them are boarded up. And where the books are, that was a lighter room. Was there a window in there? I don't know. It might have been right up high. because I could see better in that room. It was a lot lighter, but there was no electricity on. I don't know, but oh, I looked at those books and I was like, you know, oh, there's something in my, I was like, oh no, look at the state of them. So it's a shame because, you know, I mean, you look at this one when this was up for sale. It's like $8.50. This one, yeah, $8.50. You know, just oh, I don't like books not being treated right. So there we go, a little bit of what I like and don't like, and I'm going to wipe them down now. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this sort of content, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Bye.